Hey guys, so on today's FriDIY, I'm going to show you how to make these leather reusable coffee sleeves. I've been collecting like little coffee sleeves every time I get coffee for a really long time, and for a while I've been trying to brainstorm what to do with them. I had some leftover leather from another project I was working on that never went anywhere, and one day it just hit me. I was like, oh wow, I'm just going to make them. They're really easy, super fun, really easy. So yeah, you should definitely give it a try. Let me know what you think in the comments, and enjoy the video. To start off, you're gonna need some scissors, E6000 glue, coffee sleeves, and some scrap leather. You're just gonna lay out the scrap leather and open up the coffee sleeve. Trace around the coffee sleeve so that it's easily visible. From there, you're just going to cut around where you traced, and it's better to leave a little extra room that you can cut off later than to cut too close. Once you're done with that, you're just going to lay it over your coffee sleeve and make sure it fits nicely. Now there's this little area right here of the coffee sleeve where it's going to fold back together, so you're going to want to make sure not to glue that part quite yet. So be sure when you're gluing it, glue around all the edges really nicely, fill in that inside, but definitely make sure you're getting the edges. And like I said, leave that flap at the end open because you are going to be tucking your coffee sleeve to make a full circle again. Once it's all glued up, you're just going to put some heavy books or something on top of it while it dries. E6000 glue dries pretty fast, so you don't need to leave it overnight or anything crazy. Once it's done drying, you're just going to kind of fold it over right there. I like to cut the little extra fabric off the end just because it's a little bulky, but that's just a personal preference. You're going to fold it over, and then you can go ahead and glue the rest of it together. Once it's all glued, you can go ahead and put more books on top of it, or you can wrap it around a coffee mug and put rubber bands around it just to hold that glue in place. It takes a little while to dry, but again, not a crazy amount of time. Just make sure it's holding together really well before you release it. And that's really all there is to it. I absolutely love this project. I take it with me everywhere. I keep one in my backpack, one in my purse, so when I go get coffee, I have a nice reusable coffee sleeve. So I hope you enjoyed this DIY. Again, it's really easy. Definitely not, pro. It's like a beginner DIY, but I love them. They've held up really well. I've been using mine for like the past week, and I just keep making them because all the leathers, like different shades, different colors, super unique. You can order leather in bulk on Etsy. It's just scrap leather, and you can order it by the pound, so I definitely suggest doing that. I love this DIY because it's environmentally friendly. Now you're reusing a coffee sleeve instead of throwing them away all the time. And if you buy scrap leather, you're giving that leather a second life instead of it being thrown away. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you give it a try. The leather has kept my hands from being burned by my hot coffee. Share your own leather coffee sleeve with me on Instagram at Keepsake Treasures so I can see your own creation. Feel free to make it your own, have fun with it, and see you in the next video. Your own koozie with me on my Etsy at Keepsake.